Well, I was first introduced through a patient. He'd been under chiropractic care for a while, and he told me about the products and how they could help people with muscular conditions, lymphatic conditions, and yeah, I took a look at it and started using it in practice. So far it's been great. We've been using it for nearly 3 years, and we found that it's been very effective in a range of muscular cases. It's gentle. We find that a lot of patients do report very positively about the effects they get, and particularly the results they get over the longer term as well. The products we currently use are the therapy wand. We also use the cushion, and we use these as a preparation process for each treatment. And we also have one of the big chairs out in our waiting area as well. So we very much use the cushion and the chair as a warm-up process, where for specific muscles or specific areas that we need to treat, we can then focus in on that using the wands. And so it's good for my hands, it makes it a bit easier for them, but also then you can spend some time working on specific conditions, particularly muscles around the spine. Spinal problems are the #1 thing that you see. But then with every spinal or joint problem that you have, there's often a muscular problem associated with that. Then also we can see with low back problems that go down into the legs, like lymphatic drainage. So then definitely applying the products in those areas where we can treat muscles, treat drainage, is something that's not just only good for those patients who are coming in on a regular basis preventatively, but then those who are having acute problems and they're sensitive, it's difficult to touch them. You can give them a period of time, whether that is using the wand or on the chair, and they can still get some good results with them over time. And particularly if they are apprehensive because things are tender, then yeah, I've found the products to work really well in those situations. We found a great response, you know, definitely compared to the old days of where we were being more manual using the hands. And so there you were putting a lot more pressure into the areas. It was quite uncomfortable at times for patients. That was a part of muscle therapy, but definitely say with the therapy wand, you can see that you can hone in on these areas and still do it very gently and still get the same results, which is great. Since I've been using the products, we started off looking more so from that muscular point of view, but with a little bit more time and I guess trial and error through the clinical process, we found that there's definitely, I believe, an effect on joints and nerves as well, because we see an effect on the body, and particularly those pain-related issues that is in some cases quite similar to chiropractic as well. The one thing that we really need to start thinking beyond is care that's based on pain. When we look at our bodies, only 10% of the nerves in your body can actually feel pain. So a lot of things will go wrong, whether that's arthritis or muscular damage, without even feeling it. And we've all heard of people who bend over and do something simple they've done 1,000 times before and have an injury. So the one thing, once we have settled a problem and dealt with it, it is important to prevent, and it's a mindset that's coming through, you know, much more these days in comparison to say 50, 70 years ago as well. If you use it in a preventative fashion, if you do anything in a preventative fashion, the body benefits, and particularly in the way that the products stimulate the body, and the cyclic vibration, as I said, is a unique part of it that really does help to get things moving, and definitely do it in that gentle way as well. Now, the one thing that we see with patients is the positive response. You know, once they learn how to drive the big chair, then they put the feet up, they'll sit back and definitely enjoy the experience. And as far as being able to use that in the home, patients who want to manage problems themselves are looking for products like these. And for some people, they want to see professionals. For others, they do just want to manage it at home. And that in the long term is more cost effective for them. And particularly if they can do that in the comfort of their home, where they do feel, I guess, more security as far as what they're doing, then definitely having something in the home would be a huge advantage to them.